This is a quick guide on the processes for Cubans, Haitians, Nicaraguans, and Venezuelans. Migrants seeking parole for humanitarian reasons fear that there might be a chance that this process comes to an end after 20 states filed a lawsuit accusing the Biden administration of enacting an illegal parole policy. However, we know that many of you are interested in supporting nationals of Cuba, Haiti, Nicaragua, and Venezuela to come to the US. That's why we bring good news. We recently found out that the process is still ongoing at least until September 29th, 2023. So you can still follow the steps we will describe next if you want to become a sponsor. The key steps in these processes include: Step 1. Financial support. A US-based petitioner submits a Form I-134A with USCIS through the online My USCIS website to initiate this process. USCIS will then vet the supporter to ensure that they are able to financially support the individual they are agreeing to support and to protect against exploitation and abuse. Step 2. Submit biographic information. If USCIS confirms a petitioner, the listed beneficiary will receive an email from USCIS with instructions on how to create a USCIS online account and other next steps. The beneficiary must confirm their biographic information in My USCIS and attest to meeting the eligibility, public health, and certain vaccination requirements. Step 3. Submit request in CBP One mobile app. After confirming biographic information in their online account and completing required eligibility attestations, the beneficiary receives instructions through My USCIS on how to access the CBP One mobile app. The beneficiary must enter their biographic information into CBP One and provide a photo. Step 4. Advanced travel authorization to the United States. The beneficiary receives a notice in their online account confirming whether CBP will, in its discretion, provide them with advance authorization to travel to the United States to seek a discretionary grant of parole on a case-by-case basis. If approved, this authorization is valid for 90 days. Beneficiaries are responsible for securing their own travel via air to the United States. Approval of advance authorization to travel does not guarantee entry or parole into the United States at a U.S. port of entry. Step 5. Seeking parole at the port of entry. When a beneficiary arrives at a port of entry, CBP will inspect them and consider them for a grant of discretionary parole on a case-by-case basis. As part of the inspection, beneficiaries will undergo additional screening and vetting to include additional fingerprint biometric vetting consistent with the CBP inspection process. Step 6. Parole. Individuals granted parole under these processes will generally be paroled into the U.S. for a period of up to 2 years, subject to applicable health and vetting requirements, and will be eligible to apply for employment authorization under existing regulations. Individuals granted parole may request work authorization from USCIS by filing a Form I-765, Application for Employment Authorization, either online or via mail. Download Lawfully Case Tracker app to track this and all visa cases, available on the App Store and Google Play.